So this is the Little Prince continued on page 22. So again, we were talking about the baobab tree. He was trying to create a drawing of a sheep. In the end, he did a sheep in a box. He's talking at length to various other people, and this was a Turkish guy who dressed elegantly, so taken more seriously, or taken more specifically in terms of take it more seriously. Let's not try and create too many problems there. With being particular about words. A strange looking telescope with 4 parts attached to it. No need to have created such a design for a telescope. And various funny little illustrations which are pleasant and not too complicated. So, as the little prince described it to me, I have made a drawing of that planet. I do not much like to take the tone of a moralist, but the danger of the baobabs is so little understood, and such considerable risks would be run by anyone. There it is. My coffee. Who might get lost on an asteroid, but for once I am breaking through my reserve. Children, I say plainly, watch out for the baobabs. My friends, like myself, have been skirting this danger for a long time, so the baobabs might attack the children. Ow, ow, what's going on? It's baobabs, yeah. Yeah. My friends like myself have been skirting this danger for a long time without ever knowing it, and so it is for them that I have worked ever so hard over this drawing. The lesson which I pass on by this means is worth all the trouble it has cost me. Perhaps you will ask me why there are no other drawings in this book as magnificent and impressive as this drawing of the baobabs. Just to show you the drawing of the baobabs. There we are. The reply is simple. I have tried, but with the others I have not been successful. When I made the drawing of the baobabs, I was carried beyond myself by the inspiring force of urgent necessity. O little prince, bit by bit I came to understand the secrets of your sad little life. For a long time you had found your only entertainment in the quiet pleasure of looking at the sunset. I learnt that new detail on the morning of the 4th day when you said to me, I am very fond of sunsets. Come, let us go look at the sunset now. But we must wait, I said. Wait for what? For the sunset. We must wait until it is time. Wir müssen warten until the Zeit is correct. Yeah. At first you seemed to be very much surprised. There's a mixture of English and German. I don't quite know what I'm doing there. Anyway. Ich denke immer, dass ich nach Hause bin. I'm always thinking that I am at home. Just so, everybody knows that when it is noon in the United States, the sun is setting over France. Because of the time change, isn't it? Because basically later on, everything is later on as you go towards Japan or further in the direction east from England in this case, or from the United States to France. The time changes probably about 6 hours or so. Maybe 7 actually. If you could, between America and France, if you could fly to France in 1 minute, you could go straight into the sunset, right from noon. That would be weird. Unfortunately, France is too far away for that, but on your tiny planet, my little prince, all you need to do is move your chair a few steps. Oh God, what a boring planet. And you can see the day end and the twilight falling whenever you like. One day, you said to me, I saw the sunset 44 times, and a little later you added, you know, one loves the sunset. When one is so sad. Were you so sad then? I asked, on the day of the 44 sunsets, but the little prince made no reply. He must have had lots of sadnesses that existed then, at, well, tremendous rates, where he sort of mouthing 44 times. Weird. On the 5th day again, as always, it was thanks to the sheep the secret of the little prince's life was revealed to me, abruptly, without anything to lead up to it. And as if the question has been born of long and silent meditation on this problem, he demanded, "A sheep, if it eats little bushes, does it eat flowers too?" Perhaps a sheep does. "A sheep," I answered, "eats anything it finds in its reach, even flowers that have thorns." "Yes, even flowers that have thorns." "Then the thorns, what use are they?" I did not know at the moment. I was very busy trying to unscrew a bolt that had got stuck in my engine. I was very much worried, for it was becoming clear to me that the breakdown of my plane was extremely serious, and I had so little drinking water left that I had to fear the worst. "The thorns, what use are they?" The little prince never let go of a question once he had asked it. As for me, I was upset over that bolt, and I answered with the first thing that came into my head. "The thorns are of no use at all. Flowers have thorns. Just for spite." "Oh!" There was a moment of complete silence. Then the little prince flashed back at me, and with a kind of resentfulness. "I don't believe you. Flowers are weak creatures. They are naive. They reassure themselves as best they can. They believe that their thorns are terrible weapons." I did not answer. That instant I was saying to myself, "If this bolt still won't turn, I'm going to knock it out with the hammer." Again the little prince disturbed my thoughts. "And you actually believe that the flowers—" "Oh no," I cried. No, I don't believe anything. I answered you with the first thing that came into my head. Don't you see? I'm very busy with matters of consequence." He stared at me, thunderstruck. "Matters of consequence?" He looked at me there with my hammer in my hand, my fingers black with engine grease, bending over an object which seemed to him extremely ugly. No, it's true, engines can look quite ugly. You talk just like the grown-ups." That made me a little ashamed, but he went on relentlessly. "You mix everything up together. You confuse everything." He was really very angry. He tossed his golden curls in the breeze. "I know a planet where there is a certain red-faced gentleman. He has never smelled a flower. He's never looked at a star. He has never loved anyone. He has never done anything in his life but add up figures. And all day he says, over and over, just like you, 'I'm busy with matters of consequence.' And that makes him swell up with pride. But he's not a man, he's a mushroom." "And what?" "A mushroom." The little prince was now white with rage. "The flowers have been growing thorns for millions of years. For millions of years the sheep have been eating them just the same, and it is not a matter of consequence to try to understand why the flowers go to so much trouble to grow thorns which are never of any use to them. Is the warfare between the sheep and the flowers not important? Is this not of more consequence than a fat, red-faced gentleman's sons? And if I know myself one flower which is a unique in the world, which grows nowhere but on my planet, but which one little sheep can destroy in a single bite somewhat, without even noticing what he is doing, you think that is not important?" His face turned from white to red as he continued. "If someone loves a flower of which just one single blossom grows in all the millions and millions of stars, it is enough to make him happy. Just to look at the stars, he can say to himself, 'Somewhere my flower is there.' But if the sheep eats the flower, in one moment all his stars will be darkened, and you think that is not important?" Next.